is what this room looks like upon check-in at Marriott Fallsview in Ontario, Canada. As you can see, you can see the falls because we got moved to a higher floor. Before we could only see trees. And I'm going to show you how we transformed this room into what they show on social media, because it looks nothing like it. If you've seen it on social media, you know that on their account, actually their Instagram account, you know that everybody has like a bed next to this window with the view that doesn't actually exist. What we do have is a fold-out couch and 2 chairs right there, and a table, and this table, and the master bedroom's bed, and a bench there, and a bench there. We're all gonna need all of these to make this into what it looks like on Instagram. How people create this session, this bed situation at Marriott Fallsview. We actually took, there's no bed here. There is a pull-out couch here that we need to put back together. And there is a big king bed in the main bedroom. But toward the window, there is no bed like they always show on social media, and nobody seems to tell you that. So what you do is you take the 2 chairs, as you can see under here, that are facing they usually turn and face the window. We turn them and face each other, push them up against the window, like so. And because we got the crappy room, not all the rooms have a full floor to ceiling window. We have this crappy one with a bar in the middle, right? That you can't see everything, so it makes it really distracting. So what we had to do was raise the height of this couch. Okay, so in order to make this taller and to kind of like get rid of these stupid small part of the windows, we had to take the cushions from the bed over here and put it on the bottom over here so that it raises the whole height of it all. And then we took one of the chairs, not the chair, well, so this would have been okay, but it's kind of narrow. Like, it's kind of narrow. It's like a chase size because they're chairs. So we took a bench, which was right there, right where that bathroom door window thing is, and put it here, lined it up to extend the length of it. But again, the bench is now too short. It's not high enough because we raised the height of the couch. So we took, okay, so there. So we had to take the other cushion. We only had 1 extra cushion from the couch left because there's 3 cushions, and a pillow from the bed to raise the entire height of this thing. So now we have a bed. So this is why, oh, and then to get your shot, basically. So the higher the floor you're on, the better. But to get your shot, basically, you want to get the other bench that was also in this bedroom. There's 2 benches, and you can step on it. You can step on the couch too if you pull out the bed, but that's not as effective because the bed is very squeaky and it sinks, and you definitely can't put a tripod on there. So you can walk on it and see. You look, now it looks like you're in a bed. See, look at that. My daughter is demonstrating. If, you know, it wasn't so foggy outside, we could see the falls and everything. And this wouldn't have been a problem if we had the big, nice window that we were supposed to have with this room type. So again, I would not recommend staying here. It's not the best. It kind of sucks, honestly. It's like a, you know, 2.5, 3-star Courtyard Marriott. I actually think Courtyard Marriotts are nicer. There's like dinge on the walls and stuff. And it's just like dirty and not very kept in here. Well, I wouldn't call it super dirty, but it's just like not kept very well. I also wanted to show you what our room looked like when we were on the lower floor. This is the first room that we got, and as you can see, there's no way to get that shot from this room. It was mostly covered by trees, and just overall it was very, very disappointing when we checked into this room. So I had to request a higher floor for the next night. So basically we wasted 1 day here, and it was actually the only day I got a sunrise, because the next day we didn't get a good sunrise. We were all fogged out. So this footage that we got here for the Instagram shot was actually from the middle of the day when we had come back from our activities. We took several shots. I tried it several times, but as you can see, that middle bar is really such a huge hindrance to this. It just looks terrible. I also tried couple of different vantage points with this to see if it would work better. I mean, we made the bed work, but yeah, that window was just too small with that the middle section of the bar in it, and I really hated it. It was also really hard for my husband to get a shot because of the walking on that bench that we had placed there, and if he would get onto the bed part, he would sink, and so that didn't work either. I did also want to add that most of the shots you've seen on their social media, I think, were taken during sunrise. That's what gives it that beautiful light. Sunset would have been good too, but you're not going to get that direct light in the back. I hope you enjoyed my little tutorial on how all the Instagrammers are getting that shot at Marriott Fallsview Hotel in Niagara Falls, Canada. I would say this hotel is 100% not worth the price unless you can guarantee yourself one of the rooms with the full mirrors. That's definitely a better shot. And yeah, I don't know how those, and they're really not, they're very opaque about that on their booking site and on their social media. They never say, oh yeah, that's not like all their rooms. You would assume all their rooms have the big windows. That's not the case. You really have to look carefully at the images. Not all the images have the full window. Some of them do have this bar. So I was not careful enough, so that's my fault. But I also blame them for falsely, portraying what their rooms actually look like. And yeah, this is supposed to be, I mean, the money you're paying, you're expecting like a 5-star hotel. This is really not a 5-star hotel. This is like I said, like a 3-star, if even that. I think I've stayed at better Courtyard Marriotts than this one. And this is also one of the reasons I almost never stay at major hotel chains, because they always lack something. Like, I will have to say though, the service here was excellent. The people, the staff, super nice, super well trained, super accommodating, really tried to help me out when I got the room and I really hated it. They were really, really nice, but the hotel itself is tired, old, and not worth the $1,000 a night price that they are charging. This is like a $200 a night hotel at best, at best. So that is it for our little hotel review on how to get that Instagram shot you always see at Marriott Fallsview Hotel in Niagara Falls. Bye.